Welcome. Hey, it's my channel. I'm Mark Reed 757 at YouTube, and I am back. I'm serious this time. I had to wait a whole entire month to make sure. In fact, it was a little bit over a month, but I wanted to make sure that I'm back for sure, without a doubt, 100%, guaranteed. Anyway, back in October, you know, I tried to go back heavy, hardcore into the videos, and I got to Web 2.0. And then you never heard of me. Well, I mean, you realize that all my videos that I'm trying to do is to document my journey of my weight loss. And I realize if I keep gaining, that's not a weight loss. You know, there's no way. I had to change. I had to make sure something's changed. Now, granted, I'm not to my goal, but I figure I have to do a weight loss journey document, vlog, whatever you want to call it, so others can probably watch it, learn from it, see what they can do. Maybe some of my triggers is something that will trigger somebody else. And if that's the case, hey, I would love, absolutely love to be the one that flipped that switch for someone else. Because my switch was flipped, granted, not in the typical way. I will be talking about that. Um, anyway, let's go back to October. You know, I just quit. You know, kept watching movies, got Netflix around then, started watching Netflix with the kids, you know, eating pizza, back to Taco Bell, back to whatever horrible food I was going to eat at that particular day, and pretty much just dropped the ball big time. And I've had anxiety for quite some time, and after dropping the ball, coupled with my anxiety started going into overdrive. And you know, I made some doctor's visits, went to the ER once or twice, and I'm like, I've had it. I had it up to here, and I just want it to stop. Now, granted, my anxiety's not over, but at least with these changes I'm doing and continue to keep, and I have hopes that one day it will be over. However, what really did the trigger for me was I worked for a local business owner, and my work was slacking. You know, easy as that. And my boss could have definitely just said, "Look, man, I've had it. I can't keep you here anymore. I got to get rid of you." He could have done that. But no. I have a very caring boss, and what he did, instead of just letting me go, he told me, "Well, you're going to start weighing yourself every single day. If you come in weighing more than you did the previous day, then you have to work for free that day. Or you can go out that door and you don't have to come back." I mean, I could have took that news as, "Hey, screw you, bud. I'm out of here. I don't have to take this." But you know what? He's doing that because he cares. And because he cares, it makes me want to care. So instantly, I formulated a plan. I said, "Hey, this is it. I'm doing it. I got to do it. I got to stick to it, and I got to keep it going." And the results have been pretty amazing. I mean, yeah, it's only been a month, but you know, I didn't put all this on in 1 month. And you might have seen in previous videos where I might have got down to around 386. Well, I got back up to 406. And when I took that news, I just said I'm going to go full force and make it happen. You know, this is a new day, a new me. You know, I'm no longer looking tremendously into the future. I'm looking forward to the future, but I'm not dwelling in the future, and I'm not dwelling in the past anymore. I'm just taking every day at a time as it comes. And probably the best thing is I'm happy with myself. You know, I learned to love myself now instead of being horrified of what I look like or sound like or am like. Anyway, January 21st, 2016, I was 406 pounds. and I was fed up. And my boss told me on that Monday, not January 21st, it would have been 22nd, January 24th of 2016 is when my boss made that deal with me. Well, my first picture was on January 25th, and because I was already fed up on the 21st, I had already got down to 394. So I lost 12 pounds within that, a few days. That was just to get it kick-started. But, I wasn't done there. I went every week since then with a pretty consistent loss. Maybe some weeks had 10 pounds or more, some had less. But all in all, I'm down to 368 now. That's almost 40 pounds. So that's 38 pounds lost in just a tiny little bit over a month. And I'm ecstatic. I mean, 38 pounds, it's 38 pounds I don't have to worry about. Now, granted, I could have done a crash diet and probably lost 38 pounds or 40. I probably could have lost 60 pounds in 1 month had I done crash dieting or didn't eat properly. The thing is, I ate plenty. I had plenty. I feel great. I've ate nothing but good stuff. The main things that I have done is I cut out bread. So absolutely no bread, no pop, other than one weekend I decided, I'll splurge a little bit, and it ended up biting me in the ass. I ended up 4 pounds heavier than I was that Friday. So I didn't get paid that day. And that was the last time I didn't get paid for a day. Because, I do not like to work for free. So I got back on board, got set, kept going, and been going ever since. So no pop, no bread, no fast food, none of that stuff. I am allowed, turkey and chicken and, even some beef once in a while. I have, I even allow myself to have a little bit of cheese here and there. I'm allowed to have eggs and oatmeal and salads and all kinds of stuff. So, I'm not really limited, especially with the spices, and I make homemade sauces. I try to eliminate almost all the sugar. I've realized that it's damn near impossible to eliminate all the sugar, but I can do as good as I can and still have good meals. So that's part of what I've done. The other part is I'm starting to make bulk meals. I'll make a big pot of whatever, and I'll break it down into containers, put it in my fridge, and then I'll put it in the freezer. So I can have one meal of whatever my bulk meal, so I have something different every day, and I'm allowed to have one. And then I also have a snack or some kind of breakfast, which I have these nutritional shakes that I drink. Along with those, I put protein shake mix in there. So I have both them, and then I have a banana or maybe some walnuts or maybe some hummus, guacamole. I just do a variety of stuff, carrot sticks, celery sticks, just I mix it up all the time, and I'm always having something different every single day, so I don't count calories, which makes it good for me because I don't feel like counting. And then the other thing I do is I make sure I exercise every day, not just 1 day a week, not 2 days, not 3. I make sure I exercise every day. Now that might sound like a whole lot, but I don't really do a whole lot. Maybe I exercise 10 minutes today. Maybe I exercise 15. That's all I started when I first got back into this. But now I do like 20 minutes to a half hour, and that's cool. I used to do none. So this up to a half hour is fantastic. I swim, and I just now started to incorporate a little bit of weightlifting. I'm feeling terrific. My muscles have that good soreness, like, hey, I did something, all right. And I just keep going. Anyway, I don't want to take this too long. I don't want to be too far over. So I just wanted to touch back with everybody and tell you I'm back at it and expect to see more videos like this one. And I got some other big plans coming up. You just have to wait and see. Thank you again. Have a good night or morning, day, whatever.